Yo guys, what is going on? Today I want to show you how to make money on Robinhood. I'm going to show you how to sign up for an account on Robinhood. I'm going to show you how to buy and sell stocks on Robinhood. And I'm going to show you how to make money on Robinhood as well. It doesn't matter if you're a complete newbie who has never made any money with trading or even on the internet in any way, shape, or form. This video will give you a step-by-step instruction on how you can get started using the platform Robinhood. In case you're new to my channel, then please subscribe below. I'm uploading new content on making money online and also stock trading, cryptocurrencies, literally anything that you can think of several times a month. And if you really want to help me out succeed with the YouTube algorithm, then please click the like button now. If you have any questions and would like to dialogue with me about how to use Robinhood, or if you have any improvement suggestions, then please leave a comment below. Step is to sign up for an account on Robinhood. And I can't tell you how easy it is because you can do it all from the comfort of your home, your computer, and you don't need to fill out any form, you don't need to send in anything. You can sign up for an account and literally get approved in just a handful of minutes, probably 2 to 3 minutes. And it's pretty straightforward. Now, if you compare this to TD Ameritrade, they require you to fill out and send in an 18-page form. And what are the odds of you getting something wrong on such a long form? I mean, the odds are definitely not in your favor, right? And that's exactly what happened to me because I sent in 18 pages to a TD Ameritrade in Omaha. I think that's where they're based in. And I remember receiving an email stating that my application was rejected due to some information missing on one of the pages. It's just crazy. So I had to redo it. I eventually got approved, but with Robinhood, you don't need to worry about anything. It's super easy. You can do it right now, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So you go here, you go to sign up, and you're going to fill in, you're going to provide your name, first name, last name, email address, and password. Now you can see I'm currently not in the United States. I'm also not using any proxies, so I can't really continue here. I'm currently in Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal. So you just fill out this, you click on continue. You will be asked to provide your social security number. I think you also have to go ahead and add your address. And then you also have to connect your bank account so you can literally transfer funds in just a few minutes, right? So they have ACH, and the good thing is that you get an initial $1,000 transfer limit. So you can select you're going to transfer $1,000, and that amount will be transferred from your bank to your Robinhood account in just a few minutes. And that's great because you don't have to wait a few days or even a week before you can start trading. It's just really, really great. And I'm going to show you now what I have in my account, but just follow these steps, okay? So you're going to fill out the information, and then you're going to link your bank account, and then you're going to start trading. Now let me show you what the account, once you're approved, what the account looks like. I'm logged into my Robinhood account, and before we can start trading, before we can start making money with this awesome platform, I want to show you a couple of things. So as you can see here, the very top of the page, scrolling up here, you see the total account balance. So this is how much money I have in my Robinhood account. Now I deposited $5,000 and I'm up $82 as of today. Now you can see this figure changes depending on whether my stocks, the ones that I've purchased, move up or down. If they move up, then I'm obviously making money. My account balance will go up as well. And if the stock should drop, then my account balance will drop as well. And here you can choose it for the week, the month, 3 months, 1 year, and so forth. And here you can see your buying power. What does that mean, buying power? Buying power means how much liquid cash you have. So let's say I deposited $5,000 and I invested at $3,500 so far, leaving me with $1,500 for extra stocks that I can purchase. And this is what I have left right now. Now let me show you a few more things. So once you have purchased some stocks, you're going to see these stocks right here. Now the good thing is when you sign up through my link, you're going to get a free stock. It's awesome. So make sure you do that. And this will be the free stock showing here. It's going to be the first stock that you purchased. and that one I got for free, so I get $5.63 extra. Now Pfizer is a COVID vaccine stock that I purchased, and you can see it's down 2.69% for the day so far. Here American Airlines is up 2.26%. So here you can basically see your data for your stocks. If you're up or down, how much you're up in percentage, how much the stock is currently trading at. And here, this is actually really cool. So let's say you're interested in oil stocks or precious metal stocks, precious metal mining stocks, or you're interested in airline stocks, COVID stocks, whatever it is, right? You can build custom lists here. So you can see here, I have lists for instance, oil stocks, Tallow and TNK. Something I'm looking at, I may buy it, I may not buy it. Then I have airline stocks, I have the German airline Lufthansa, and I have American Airlines and also United Airlines. I'm watching these stocks because depending on the movement, I may decide to purchase them or sell them or whatever. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. So let's say you want to get into some precious metal stocks, right? GLD, which is one of them. Let's say you're interested in this stock, but you're not sure if you should buy it right now, if you want to wait a little bit. So you want to keep an eye on it to see how it develops. Now, what you can do here is, obviously you can place an order here, but you can create a list. So I would add this to the list, and since I don't have anything for precious metal yet, I think, I would go and create list, and I would call it gold or precious metals, right? So if you want to do like silver mining stocks or gold stocks, future contracts, ETFs, then you can place them in the same list. So I'm going to click on create list now, and you can see, voila, the list has been created. So you now click this box, and let's check to see this has been done. Yeah, here you can see the GLD stock is in precious metals, in our precious metals list. Now, I recommend doing that so you can keep an eye and you don't constantly have to search for it, because all you really need to do then is to come here to the main page, and whenever you logged in, you're going to have the option to take a look at how your stocks are doing. And if you're ready to purchase, you can do it then. Now, let me show you now how to purchase a stock. And let's have a look at, let's just take GLD as an example maybe. And here you can see, so you basically have two options here, right? You can invest in dollars. Let's say you don't really have enough money to buy a whole share, and you like, let's say you have $100, right? Let's say you're just starting, and that's probably what you should do anyway, right? Don't deposit all your money yet. You know, even if you think you have like $5,000 to invest in stocks to use on Robinhood, don't put all the money in at once, because what I think is important is that you feel comfortable with the platform and you kind of start integrating and you kind of start observing, okay, here are certain features and this is how I buy it, this is how I sell. Just make sure you don't lose track, and most importantly, only invest what you can afford to lose and have a certain budget in mind. You know, just, this is not gambling, okay? And I don't want to advertise it as gambling. I want to advertise this as a possible way for you to make money, depending on how good your research skills are, depending on how much time you spend analyzing stocks, how much you observe it. You know, like timing is everything. So anyway, this is a whole lot of the story, but I just want you to be conservative for the beginning because it's really important. Now, let's say you can see one share of SPDR Gold Trust, you know, is $173. That's an expensive stock, right? So you may not want to buy a whole share, right? Here, if you want to buy 10 shares, you can type in 10. But if you want to buy just, for instance, one share, you can put in one. I'm not sure if you can put in half. You actually can. But if you just say, you know what, I have $100 and I want to put like $20 into the stock, then you get a tenth of a share, a bit more than that, right? And then you can click on review order. And here it says you're placing a good for day market order to buy $20 of GLD based on the current market price of 173.17. And you can see it changes all the time. So it does not give you the same rate as when you click because there's always market movement. You'll receive approximately 0.115 shares. Your order will be executed at the best available price. Now you can click buy here, right? And it will be executed right away, whatever the market price is. And that's how you would do that. Now, in case you want to sell stock, right? Let's say I could just go to my lists too, but I'm just searching for it here. So let's say you see buy, sell. Let's say I want to sell some Pfizer because I already made profit. I want to sell that beast, right? Let's say that's the case. I'll go ahead and shares, and then it should tell me, or it will not tell me how many shares I have. Here you can see them. You can see it right down here. I got 36 shares, and Pfizer makes up 42% of my total portfolio. So if I want to sell, like, let's say 2 shares, this is what I would get, and I will click on review order and sell. I'm not doing that right now because I'm holding the stock. I believe it will go much, much higher in the coming weeks and months, and I'm not ready to sell it yet. That's so much to that. And another thing I want to show you is how you can take a look at the news here, right? So we're on the front page, and if there's any important news, right, you can see it right here. And it says global supply chain tested as COVID-19 vaccines roll out. So one thing to notice about buying and selling stocks these days, I think, is that the movement is a lot, if not entirely, predicated on positive or negative news. Now, let me give you an example with the COVID stock, right? Let's say there's some positive news, right? Let's say they started distributing this particular vaccine. Then that's great news, and since the company will be generating more and more sales, in consequence, the stock will also go up, right? But what would happen if there's like negative news? For instance, people are getting side effects from the vaccine, or some countries are putting like bans on this particular vaccine, right? Like anything that's positive or negative that is being published in a news channel or a news article or whatever it is will have an impact on the stock. So you always need to watch it. If you want to make small but incremental gains trading stocks, then you got to watch this all the time. Let's say you don't want to hold this for like a few months or a few years because you want to be a more active trader. Then you need to have some sort of strategy in place. Maybe you want to make like 5 to 10% per trade and then get out of it and then focus on the next stock, or even get back to the same stock if the price decline again or whatever your strategy is. Now you can do that as well. It's not really a strategy I'm interested in because it's very time consuming. So I typically, and the same is also for like anything, anything you buy, you have to think about, am I doing this short term? It's going to be more intense if I'm trading it, or am I doing it more long term? Like I'm buying it, I'm holding it. I don't really care what happens in the next few weeks or even the next few months, because in the long term, I believe that this stock, this security will increase in value. And that's why I'm holding it. Now think about all of this. It's really important. And this is just like a beginner's tutorial, like I said, on how you can get started on Robinhood. I showed you how to sign up for an account. I showed you how to build custom lists. I showed you how to place trades. And that's pretty much all you need. Now, if you want to get more purchasing power, if you want to be able to get more funds in your Robinhood account faster, you can upgrade to the gold version. The gold version is free for the first 30 days. You get a 30-day free trial, and it's $5 a month after that. Now, what do you get with the gold version? The gold version gives you a deposit maximum of $5,000. Now, this money, as soon as you enter it in your account here to be deposited, it will be available in your Robinhood account immediately. So you can use that money to trade right away. Let's say you've done some research and a new stock's coming up and you're like excited and you don't want to wait like a few days, because with the standard version, your maximum deposit limit is $1,000. That's your threshold. If you deposit any more than that, it will take 5 business days for that money to show up in your account. Now that's something to consider, just giving you some extra tips. Thank you so much for watching my video on Robinhood today. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, then I'd appreciate if you shared your gratification in the form of a like. In case you have any questions or if you want anything added to my next videos, then leave a comment below. And if you're not subscribed yet and want to be notified when I upload the next video on buying stocks, using Robinhood, or anything it has to do with making money online, then subscribe below. There's a red subscribe button. Also turn on the notification bell so you're the first to receive a notification when I upload my next video. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next video.